For those of y'all who missed my live stream, we have reacted to this song once before, but y'all have been blowing me up on the Patreon a lot recently, telling me I got to do this record. Come on, Queso, do this record. For old time's sakes, you missed it. You said you would do more Ren on your Snapchat, and you know, I'm a man of the people, not above but equal. If you ask for it, I'll bring it to you. So without any further ado, Chris Webby, Baggage, featuring Ren, let's get it. Hit that thumbs up. This video got a 1,000 thumbs up goal.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old.
So early, there's things we can't miss because I feel like that would be disservice to the song. Purgatory Pub. I'm just gonna say that now because I can already smell a nigga in my comments telling me, Queso, did you not see that this was Purgatory Pub? I got you. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
I can't think of what song this is, but this reminds me a lot of some, like, it's like a real famous rock song. I can't think of. Maybe it draws from where it draws inspiration. I might be tweaking.
Yeah.
Chris Webby.
Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away.
And so we're this, you know, it's literally purgatory. You see the guys with like the cuts on their necks. You seen the whoever did this video deserves a KBD award. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga who shot and directed this video is a beast. God, he's a beast. Let me see who it was. Production, additional guitar. Maybe Frankie Fire and Chris Webby. Chris Webby did this. See, I like this. I definitely like this video. The rapping, it is what it is. It's just sort of which to me is the worst. I would much rather it actually have been bad, so I could have like at least said it was bad, because it's not really just, it wasn't bad. And I did like the in the bathroom when the blow thing just sort of felt real to me. Like I definitely could see this nigga all in the bathroom at the bar snorting up anything he can fit in his nose. But wasn't like crazy, wasn't different. He didn't really go for too much there, but I think this video definitely is gonna get you to where you want to be. And I also want to see how Ren came on this song. Pause. I think the first time I must have skipped Chris Webby's part because KBD family, I'm a firm believer in going where you're celebrated and not tolerated. And even though in the Ren community, there's tons of them, those people there who do not like me. I have a lot of reactions where I said I don't like this song. People don't like shit like that. But when Chris Webby made that post about how, oh, now he's not claiming his stuff so reactors can react to him, I didn't like that. And I could go on a whole spiel about how artists who claim their music are literally breaking fair use. There's going to be a lot of people who have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, who might argue with it, talk about 30 seconds. That's not a true rule. It's not an actual rule, you know. This is things like that, fair use. So you can't claim a reaction. Although labels and people do try to, if you're smart, any reactors who watching this, I'll show you how to, none of my shit's claimed on this channel anymore. That doesn't happen anymore to me because I learned the law. So I didn't like when he did that, and it's a manipulation tactic. But as far as listening to this song, listening to Chris Webby, seeing this video, more than anything, seeing this video, I don't hate the guy. I definitely don't hate the guy. He's not as whack as I thought he was. I'm gonna be real. Just,
The sins, but they like tattoos on my skin.
Oh, so he deserved it.
Them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering.
I actually like that part too. I'm juggling and I'm scrubbing. I'm trying to, because he's tattoos on his skin, scrubbing. I'm trying to. I like the flow that he did there. It's at least something. It's something. You know what I mean? It felt unique.
Sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah.
That little scene right there is actually really, really deep to me because it's like purgatory, so you haven't quite crossed over to heaven or hell. In Catholicism, they believe purgatory is essentially where you're going to like burn off some sins before you get to make your way to heaven because you made some, I think they're venial sins, right? Or mortal sins, whatever. You made some of the non-super bad sins, but you ain't just good enough to go straight to heaven, nigga. You was wilding a little bit. You was off that 8 ball. Which, hey, you know, burn for a little bit and get your way to heaven. Sounds good. I think that the girl not being able to come to terms with it and, you know, looking for a phone, looking for some kind of salvation out of the situation, and the guy comes and says 1,000 words, which is just, again, kudos to Chris Webby and this guy who directed this, because you definitely deserve your credit as a director, Chris Webby. Just like, there's no way out of this. That's deep to me. That's super deep. And it says so much without saying a single word.
New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah. Bloody red mud, they whisper on mama. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine is behind.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. And y'all niggas know I be the most critical nigga on YouTube of Ren's rapping. Boy, how did I get here? Was it nature to nurture? How did Ren get here? Is all the decisions, you know, like addiction? A lot of people, like if you come from a long line of addiction that's like you're more inclined, is it the word I'm looking for? Smoked a lot of besides that today. But you're more susceptible, I want to say, to becoming like an alcoholic or things like that. And I wonder, is this because there's something in your brain that just like you would be a little more dependent to alcohol and so your kid gets that trait? Or was it because your kid grew up watching an alcoholic, or so he normalized or even started to identify with a lot of traits of an alcoholic, and so as he grew up and went through age and got older, was it that those things just felt comfortable and made sense to him? Or is it literally some shit's firing in your brain that makes you like this malt liquor a little bit more, or not even like it more, but just have less of a willingness not to drink it more than everybody else?
Reaching for a bottle for mud, they whisper on mama. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior. Reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Talking on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part, but part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me.
Is he saying the pot's his only thing that's salvation? Like he's trying to throw the alcohol up before it kills him? I'm not gonna lie, Ren ain't getting carried by the video here, Webby. Ren rapping his ass off. Oh no.
Counting down the minutes of the part, but part's the only shot I got. Chalking on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part, but part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick counting down on the mix.
Or does he mean Zaza? You know, old niggas get to call him weed. Pot.
There's two dots, something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted, you get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded.
If I keep going out of focus, y'all, I'm sorry. And look, he done found their buddies now. They done linked. I also like that brain dead. Wasted. And I liked it. Felt like Kendrick to me, like something Kendrick would do. Ren definitely bodied this bitch. But I also like that these two have, you became buddies off of that. If Purgatory is this and not just a pot of like fire, cool. Let me go hang out with some bikers and get lit off this hen dog for 20,000 a year. I know I've been tripping. I know I was tripping.
Caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking.
It's also like
new jeans with the same old
It's also like at a time like that, you realize there's no difference in us. All these people look like they come from such different walks of life, which was a good casting by the director. But, nigga, it's over, man. One guy had a swastika tattooed on the back of his head, that guy's a staunch racist. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter here. This is our moment to where if this don't happen, it might go left for us. Niggas might go to the downstairs. Escalator might not come for you, right? Does all that shit matter? Then you think, did it ever matter? Did wanting to be a racist person, was that ever the vibe? Was just wanting to be an agent of hatred and destruction, was that ever the wave? And, sometimes, like, you hear about people have, like, near-life experiences, and then they come out of it as a better person and have a greater appreciation for life and all that shit. And I believe that shit's true. I really believe in it. I really believe some people, you damn near die, you see your life was destined to go to hell and you change who you are. I genuinely believe that be happening to people. I believe in divine intervention because I also believe some people is so goddamn hard-headed, the only thing that's going to change, and speaking from experience, only thing that's going to change for you, and I ain't see heaven or hell, but I definitely saw a life sentence coming for me in prison, and I just go, okay, so my choices are now I have an exit. Make a YouTube plan. Make a YouTube shit. Do my music. Do this. I'm getting a couple little fans on it. Or I'm actively facing 80 years in prison right now, commit another crime, and they're going to max you out. If I go federal, I do 60%. If I do it in the state, I do 50%. 40 years. I 20. That's 60. So it started to sound like a death sentence to me. I ain't going to lie to you. Or at least my destiny ending. So I chose the other one. To me, that looked like that's divine intervention. Because to be able to be in that situation I was, not having to tell anybody, it's just what they caught me with. It's very believable that I could have been doing this. Now my weight and all that other stuff might have got less kids, but I told him that I'm shooting in my dick, neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, I feel like that was God. I feel like really I got a second chance, and that's why I try not to play about this. I try not to play about this because I don't think I'm gonna have a third chance.
In my pocket, yeah. Trying to find
Hollywood, back me out.
where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Okay. Oh wait, so the old guy went to the left, so that would have put him. He came back to life. Hey, hold up. He ain't get his. That nigga ain't get his boarding pass. All right, I give it to you. That was certified vibe check. Here comes another reaction by me right here. Pink music video by me right there. Pal, click on it. Show me some love. Now, and I better have a lot of new patrons because I didn't want to do it, but I'll be honest, enjoyed it. Very, very, very good music video. Did I already say that part? Okay, nigga, well then I'm leaving. Love you. Have a good night or day. Probably day.